All right, we're back here in the master closet. So this is just basically, this was all carpeted. So really just as far as the floor goes, you're just gonna need to sweep that up real good and vacuum up around the edges. The walls, just your standard cleaning. The ceiling's been scraped, so we don't have to do anything with that. Still want to clean the light fixture. All this wire racking right here needs to be cleaned. You know, both sides of the door hardware and whatnot. In here, we're gonna do the full shower. Everything in this bathroom needs to be cleaned except the ceiling once again. So it's kind of nasty too. You can kind of see, be prepared for that if you need some extra stuff to clean that up with. Looks like urine stains. I mean, obviously just clean it the best we can. It's still gonna be stained when we're done. So just kind of be prepared for that inside and outside of all cabinets throughout. In here, floors, same thing, just a light sweep and vacuum, if you will. I don't think we spend too much time in there because there's no odor issues there. Blinds here, those need to be taken down and thrown away. And then just clean the walls in here. You know, you're gonna have to definitely detach this vent right here, so bring tools to do that. Detach that vent to get it clean. Going through here, same as the master, just light cleaning on the floors, detaching the vent, not cleaning the ceiling, but yes, cleaning the ceiling fan, all the walls, doors, wire rack in here, pulling down that blind right there and disposing of it. In here is just pretty straightforward, just all structure, framing, whatnot. You can see it's pretty heavy in some areas. I don't even know if that's going to come clean. We'll just get it the best that we can, and then they'll have to seal that up. But you have a laundry room here, same thing, just structure clean. Don't spend a lot of time on this section of the wall because it was completely closed up, and just maybe a chem sponge on that, or even maybe just a Maslin on the drywall. And don't spend a lot of time on these studs either. A lot of this was all sealed up. In this room in here, it was pretty heavy. They've replaced the subfloor, so don't spend too much time cleaning that up, just a sweep. And then just go through and wipe all this down. You can see the studs, the OSB, everything that needs to be cleaned is pretty obvious. Up high, just a light clean, you know, enough to get off this little pieces of blown insulation. Don't spend a lot of time up here. That's ridiculous. That needs to be removed. Kind of overall, you kind of get the gist of it. Framing in here as well, walls, floor, everything light. This had vinyl over the top of it, so the subfloor is really in good shape. So just sweeping it up, and then same thing with these joists in all the exposed rooms where the ceiling's gone. Just light clean those joists, get the insulation off there, and be done with it. So don't spend a bunch of time on this area. You know, get insulation from there. Looks like they did a horrible job getting these cleaned up because there's insulation down in these, so you better check all of those because I saw some out in the hallway too. You can see that kind of down in there. You should be able just to vacuum that out. Coming here, we got a small closet, just normal clean there. Here, same thing, carpeted, so you don't want to spend any time cleaning that floor, just sweep it up. Here we got the walls that are a little bit in worse shape out here, so you're going to definitely chem sponge those at minimum, and possibly wet clean as well. You can see the soot up high. Okay, and then the fireplace. This stuff, you can just throw that in the garage or wherever, maybe down in the basement. Not really worried about it. You can dispose of this trim. Same thing with the blinds. Dispose of them. Looks like there's no blinds in here. I think that's it for the blinds. These studs up here, kind of the same thing. Just vacuum off that insulation. So in here, you're gonna definitely need probably a backpack vacuum, like maybe a backpack HEPA-Vac, and then you're gonna need, God, this is at least a 10-foot ceiling, so you probably want a 12-foot ladder or 10-foot ladder anyways. Make sure you get that. This right here, you just hit this once with a Chem sponge. That'll do it. Just regular cleaning on the rest of this. Detaching this vent and cleaning it, make sure it looks good. You can kind of see we need to remove that pad down there at the base of the stairs, but the rest of this, you know, just vacuuming up these stairs, wet cleaning this whole chart out, or the soot, pretty heavy soot along that rail there. Definitely want to make sure you have your good Chem sponge pulls, because this looks like a reach right here. In here, pretty heavy. You can see all the wire racking. You can see this little rack right here. It's all pretty gross. So you're probably gonna get into some more wet cleaning in here as well. You can see the door here. It's in pretty bad shape, and then the cabinets are pretty gross as well. So you're gonna have to do the inside and outside of all cabinets, and then throughout the entire kitchen. You're gonna have to spend quite a bit of time, I think, on the top side, because it's pretty gross up there. So make sure you get this stuff kind of cleaned up before you start cleaning down low. Make sure we clear all that out. We're gonna clean the inside of this thing. Jeez, it's pretty gross, but we need to clean it, wet clean it. You can see, just got to use your judgment. This is obviously not related to the fire, so we want to just get it vacuumed up and cleaned up as best as possible. We don't want to spend a ton of time. This is not going to look brand new when we're done. So, dishwasher inside and out. So, doesn't have much in it, but it's pretty gross. Nothing special in here. The ceilings are scraped, so don't spend any time on the ceilings. Definitely want to clean these light fixtures. Same thing, there's vinyl underlayment in here, so we don't have to spend too much time cleaning subfloors. So, and then definitely want to set ozones up high. You're gonna definitely need one up in the attic. Up here, I'd say you probably want one in the kitchen for sure. Probably sitting up high if we can get it up there. Open all the cabinets, drawers, and doors throughout the whole house. So you got one there, one up high. Should take care of this whole floor, and then we're going to set one down in the basement wherever you can down there. Just that's it, man. You guys do a great job as always. Let me know if you have any questions.